Night watching you, the first thing he learned is that he has to be first. That he can't allow you to do what you just did to Green by having every opportunity first. How do you combat that?
I don't know. I don't like giving up too much. We just got to go back to the drawing board. I'm going to take a rest. A long training camp, mentally and physically grueling. I just want to rest, and then we'll regroup and figure out how to get past the next round.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, let's bring in Allan Green. Allan, what happened tonight, and how do you assess your performance?
Well, first off, I'd like to be happy that everybody came out healthy. You know what? Andre Ward fought a hell of a fight. I don't want to harp on what he did too much, but the 3 training camps that I've done really, really sapped me. And I hit a hard wall in training camp, and I feel a little worn out. And I came down to 66, which is a little lower than what I expected. So by the time I got in the ring, I felt dead.
So those 2 pounds, did that deplete you in a certain way?
It did, but you got to understand, I've had 3 training camps since December. So that kind of really, it really made me feel weak. You can ask my trainer. I had to stop running about 3 weeks ago because I was feeling so weak in training camp. And I wasn't feeling right. And I knew coming into this fight, I wasn't feeling my best. And Andre Ward showed me a lot of things, a lot of experienced things in there. A lot of things that I know about, a lot of things I can deal with, but a lot of things I couldn't react to. Because because I felt extremely weak. I'm not trying to take anything away from him. That's just how I felt. I mean, I came in, I weighed in about 166. And you try to, when your stomach shrinks that much and you overtrain, you try to eat and fill yourself back up and put all the nutrients back in your body, but you just don't feel right. You don't feel the same. So what I have to do is go back to the drawing board, get back to being the old Allan Green, get myself on a strict diet regimen for the next fight in Super 6 to make 68. Because this time, I trained hard, but I don't think I did it effectively. I don't think I did it the right way, and it showed tonight.
Did you expect him to fight you and to smother you inside the way he did?
Yeah, no, we said he would. We knew he was going to do that. But we knew he wouldn't. We knew he wasn't really going to run. After the first round, like I told him, I talked to him after the fight. I said, you can tell I was weak. He said, yeah. So we knew he wasn't going to run. I saw him looking at my legs during when they announced us, and he could tell my legs were a little shaky. So I knew he was going to come at me.
All right, Allan, we look forward to your fight with Mikkel Kessler. Thank you. Back to the champion. You now advance to the semis. Does that change your approach at all? Congratulations, first of all. Does it change your approach in any way, knowing that you will move forward regardless of the outcome of the next fight?
Not really. I won't let up one bit. And I was aware that a win here would get me into the semifinals. And my competitors, they had a few things to say online. And I understand why, but I didn't want to oblige them. I wanted to pull away from the pack, but that won't affect anything.
You got your belt to defend.
I got my belt to defend. That's number one. The tournament will take care of itself.
Andre, congratulations. We'll see you in a couple months.
Thank you.
Have a good summer.
Thank you.
All right, Gus, down to you.
All right, thank you very much, Jim. Let's take a look at the statistics for Ward versus Green.
So revealing, and the number of punches, of course, is the key number there, and the fact that in the combinations landed, a huge edge for Andre Ward, Antonio.
It was a landslide, and Andre Ward put in the work. Allan Green didn't. Whether he was weak or not, it showed that he was out of his class tonight, and he has to go back to the drawing board and get ready for Mikkel Kessler.
And the standings now for the Super 6 World Boxing Classic as Andre Ward retains his title and heads into the semifinals.
And he creates some separation. Arthur Abraham has his 3 points, and he's got one more chance to add on to that. But Andre Ward ahead of the pack and headed to the semifinals.
Gus Johnson along with Al Bernstein and the world champion Antonio Tarver. And Al, let's start with you. What a great performance by just a terrific champion. He shows consistently that he knows how to tweak his game, bring something new to the table. Andre Ward, very deserving of the advancement into the semifinals.
Well, you said it right, Gus. It's the fact that he diversifies his attack. He tweaks it. He finds different ways to win based upon the opponent in front of him. He and his trainer, Virgil Hunter, have got it going in the right direction. And you can't say more about a young fighter than the fact that he can rework what he does for every fight. It's very special.
Very special fighter. But the next time he fights, there's a good chance that he could be, for the first time in this tournament, on foreign soil. And it will be against his former Olympic teammate, Andre Durrell. Champ, as for Allan Green, a lot of excuses. You talked about that. We saw it at the end of the fight tonight. He said that he came in light. He said that he was drained, but we have seen him make some excuses about fights in which he hasn't performed very well in the past?
Yeah, basically, you just need to do away with all that, Allan. You're still a great fighter. You got to believe in yourself. And you got to take it upon yourself to do the work, come into great shape, mentally and physically. You're not going to be able to bully these guys at this level. You're going to have to put in the work and become a better fighter. You got a training camp to do that and get ready for Mikkel Kessler, and we want to see the best Allan Green the next time out.
Now, in one thing we would also like to talk about is you, champ. I mean, you have been with us for quite a while now. What's on the horizon for you? We have seen you fight at light heavy, where you won your world titles. There has been some speculation that you might move up to cruiserweight. Where are you going?
Well, I definitely wanted to move up to cruiserweight. There's one guy in particular that I wanted to fight, but unfortunately, he's interested in unburying dead men. So I feel
that will be Danny Green.
Yeah. So I feel if I'm going to stay in the game of boxing and give it my all, I got to set big goals for myself. And as you see, I'm looking a little full right now. So I'm going to put on some muscle, and the champ is going heavyweight. So the Klitschko's and David Haye, be on the lookout because I'm coming.
All right. Antonio Tarver moving up to fight with the big boys. So for Al Bernstein and the world champion Antonio Tarver, I'm Gus Johnson, and this has been a very, very interesting evening. Once again, Andre Ward defending his title for the first time in his hometown, does it in spectacular fashion, fighting outside and inside, defeating Allan Green with a unanimous decision. I'm Gus Johnson, reminding you there's more information on the Super 6 World Boxing Classic as well as all the upcoming Showtime sports events on our website at sports.show.com. Plus, you can also follow us on Twitter and check out our Facebook page for up-to-the-minute news and everything Showtime has to offer. Andre Ward surprised us, at least, as he decided to fight inside. He used his shoulders, a great left hook, and a beautiful right uppercut to completely dominate Allan Green and defend his title for the first time here in Oakland, California. SOG, the Son of God, does it again, remains undefeated. And Andre Ward right now, the leader in the clubhouse in the Super 6 World Boxing Classic. For Al Bernstein, Antonio Tarver, Jim Gray, and our entire crew, Gus Johnson saying so long from Oaktown. Thank you for watching the Super 6 World Boxing Classic here on Showtime.